Okay. So I'm going to be a flower. I'm going to have this and then take these fake flowers and put them on here. So first thing I have to do is bring you a little bit closer. I can go down. To a point where you can see everything. Right? I don't want the first thing I do is just cut these off. I don't know if this is going to work. I might need wire cutters. Don't know where my wire cutters are. Okay, actually update. These just pop off. So I'm not even going to need to cut anything. I just, boom. That's so much easier actually. So I just take these apart by like pulling them off like that. That's so easy. Okay. Oh, I love this. I'll have to pick that up later because I just dropped some. Oh, this is the easiest. So I'm wearing this costume to work, and one of my coworkers is going to be a bee. So usually what I do for my costume every year is I just wear this pirate-ish looking top that I have and a black skirt, and I call myself a pirate. That's essentially all I do. And I say I'm a pirate, and it works, and I'll just do like vampy makeup with it, you know? But this year, I decided to buy something, and now this just looks, it's just plastic garbage. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this anymore, but I guess we'll have to figure that out. So now we're going to take all of these bits that I have accumulated. So we don't need this anymore. And I guess basically what we'll do is I want it to be like flowers so that I myself am a flower, if that makes sense. So we shall see if that is something I can do. And now okay. I guess first things first, take some, I'm using hot glue. The first few are gonna look silly, and I think I'm gonna do them down the middle first, and then fill. And this might take a while. Okay, that's what we're working with so far. Right there. I think most of these flowers are the same size. Which is nice. Okay, decent. And everyone who is probably thinking, why don't you just buy like a little flower crown? Because I was hoping to maybe have some of these flowers to put on like a shirt as well. Or like I was going to wear a green dress and then just pin, if I have excess flowers, pin some flowers or leaves to my shirt. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet, but the plan is to make it so that the flowers is me, you know, like obvious enough that I end up looking like a flower, hopefully. The only issue is going to be this hot glue strands everywhere. So here's the first flower application. It's a little bit wonky, but that's okay because we're going to fill it up. Next, I think we will fill it up with greenery because we need to make sure we have room for greenery, and then we'll fill it up with more flowers. Okay. I like putting, see, if I put it on my head and then plan it out, I think I would want to have like 2 big ones instead of like, that would look like horns or like Greek. So I'd have like 2 clustered and then some little ones throughout is kind of what I'm thinking. So it doesn't look too much like a Greek headband or something, you know, like I'm trying to emulate that sort of look. So, which is not necessarily what I'm going for. Okay. So first I'm just going to attach these 2 to make like a bigger leaf sort of situation. And then I'm going to try and like lay this down. Probably, yeah, like right there, I think would be good. Okay, and then put that right there. Gorgeous. And then that's what that looks like so far. I think that looks pretty good, actually. Very pretty. So this headband I didn't have. It was $1.50 from the dollar store to get this plain white headband. Obviously, if you have a headband like this of any color, you can use that headband. And then I had to purchase the fake flowers because I didn't have, so that's just to like block it. I think that looks really pretty so far. And I'm gonna just wear a green outfit using things that I have that are green. So I'm not gonna purchase anything green for my outfit the actual day of. But I will be wearing some of these extra flowers if I can, just safety pinning them to my outfit. That way it looks like it. So here's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it also like if I have it in my hair, I'm not going to want, like, it looks like a flower crown so far. So maybe I will want to cover these sides. We'll see. That's what it looks like so far. I'm really enjoying actually how this end piece turned out. And now we just got to fill in the rest. But obviously the goal is not to look random, it's to look like a flower to kind of match what my coworker is doing with their costume. So hopefully that will be cute. Here's some more leaves. And I'll grab big. I wish there was different sizes for the flowers, so that's the only irk, I guess. But I can't complain because it was $1.25 for this costume. And then if I want to ever use it for something else, I think you could definitely figure something else to use this for. I'm just working on filling everything in. Mhm. I just hope I'm not gonna lose any of these while I'm working. I really love how it's just like on one side. That looks really good. Um, I do have short hair, and I guess even if you don't have short hair and you're wearing a headband, you can see things in the back of the headband. So I'm just gonna make sure to fill both sides of the headband. Regardless if you have short hair or not, fill the whole headband, I guess, is what I'm saying. And I think I was worried. I was like, oh no, I don't know if I'm not gonna have enough flowers. I still have like all of this. I don't know if you can tell, but quite a lot. So, okay. Thoughts, maybe more green, maybe a touch more green. Where did I want that green? Put it right there. Boom. Cute. Okay. What is your favorite fall show? Currently, I actually just started watching Felicity. Has anyone seen that show? It's on Disney Plus right now, and I hadn't ever heard of it, but it seemed like a good fall type show because it's like back to school, I guess, if that makes sense, or like it's set when they go to college. And I've never seen it and never even really heard of it, but I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and apparently it references Felicity quite often because my partner's rewatching it, and they know I'm watching Felicity, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it just referenced Felicity," because uh, apparently the show Felicity gets canceled after they change the hair, like cut the hair really short. So yeah, let me know if you've seen the show. If you've seen it, let me know. I think it's quite fun. Oh, I did not glue down this properly. There we go. Boom. Don't know how that ended up just in there. It looked perfect. I thought it was part of it. Okay. I'm really liking how this is turning out. And so I've made it to the edge. So this is how it would look if I just left it as is. It's like kind of giving strawberry flowers with these leaves, especially these ones here. They're like very strawberry leaf looking. But I think I definitely need to do down the sides to there. So my ears don't get in the way. Boom. Yeah, okay. Down to there. Put some flowers. Boom. there. I hope. Hope and pray, I guess. So that's where we're putting it. Okay. That looks pretty. The goal, anytime you put one down, is just to cover up the little stem. So just like that. Oh no, I'm almost out of hot glue. Okay. Let me get another piece of hot glue. Okay. So yeah, I knew that one was gonna fall off. That's the last of that side, and I just have this gap to fill here, and then we're done. I have 2 flowers left. I don't know if it's worth it for me to keep them or if I should just make my green the leaf, which I think is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna find more places to put those 2 flowers. I'm gonna put one here. And one on this side. Just like shove it there. Boom. She full of flowers, which is beautiful. It's what we want to see for sure. And so pretty. I think it looks so pretty. And then I will have to update you guys when I give you a little photo or something of what my costume ends up looking like. Okay, here is the final product. And since it is here, let me unplug the hot glue gun so I do not forget. Since it is fully dry, boom, okay. So this is what it's gonna look like, and then I'm gonna be wearing a green dress, and I will pin some of these extra foliage pieces that I have to maybe like my shoulder area, maybe down like the décolleté. Yeah, I will figure it out and I will show you what I do. But I think it turned out really pretty. I really like what I did with keeping the big leaves like that. And I will have to see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.